Shabbat Shalom. There are moments that are so seminal in our lives, experiences so momentous that they stop us cold in our tracks. And we start to think of time as bounded by before and after. This time of COVID is like that for most of us. Time takes on a boundary of before and after COVID. Before COVID, we may have commuted to work on a crowded subway car. Before COVID, we may have hugged our friends and colleagues frequently. After COVID, we don't yet know the outer boundary of this experience. We don't know when time will close up this unit, and we will move on to another chapter. And while COVID is a collective reality, this before and after notion of time is something we all know personally. After an emotionally profound experience, like falling in love or like grieving a death, we tend to mark beginnings and endings. In this way, we measure our lives as discrete units of time, as if they are separate chapters in a book. The story of creation centers around defined units of biblical time. We are told that God created the world in 7 days. Did each day mean what a day means to us now? Minutes to minutes, hours to hours? Or was a day a unit of metaphorical time that framed a specific aspect of creation? For example, in day one, God created heaven and earth. But how long did that really take? In the story of Noah and the ark, we read that it rained for 40 days and 40 nights, just as we read that the Israelites waited for Moses at the bottom of Mount Sinai for 40 days and 40 nights. And more, the Israelites took 40 years to cross the desert. Why the number 40? Was 40 the precise unit of days or years? Or is 40 a metaphor for a really long time? Maybe 40 is not really a measure of time at all, rather a measure of intensity. We are using a number to describe an experience that can't really be accurately counted, so the number becomes a placeholder. Have you ever found yourself standing in front of an ocean, so moved by the vastness and the pull of the waves that you feel as if you are almost out of the construct of time? You could have been standing there for 1 minute or for 20 minutes. Time becomes diffuse. COVID makes us feel as if we are standing in front of the ocean. Our internal clocks are disrupted. We may be experiencing so many missed meetings, interruptions, with kids awake all night long, and few work-life boundaries. And the days and the weeks feel different. They are more slippery and less defined. Maimonides believed time is composed of a past that is gone, a future that does not yet exist, and a presence that serves only as a limit between the two. So once again, time is composed of a past that is gone, a future that does not yet exist, and the present serves only as a limit between those two things. When we talk about what we were doing in January, we were still traveling and going to theater. As to the future, we don't know what the future will look like, and it's difficult to imagine exactly. The present moment is a bridge between the past we knew and the future that remains unveiled. We don't know what lies ahead. We don't know what the next chapter will hold for us. But we read in Psalm 90, "Teach us to number our days, that we may have a heart of wisdom." There are 3 ideas in this verse. First, we are asking God to teach us what to do with our time. And when we look back and reflect on the beginning of time, as described in the Torah, we learn that shaping time is a creative act. Second, We need to number our days, but not in terms of 24-hour units, rather in time units of experience, time units of possibilities. And third, these time units carry the potential for meaning. When we number our days, we reflect upon and absorb the significance of our experience. This verse reminds us to appreciate and to honor all of the moments of our lives. Each day is a gift. Each one counts, no matter if it contains happiness or grief. It is all a part of the human experience. In the words of the poet Rumi's text, The Guest House, this being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Shabbat Shalom.